Hello everyone, hello, Cesare here with Wintrigue for more World of Warcraft. Joining us is of course Miro with Wintrigue for more World of Luminol and Cutie and Benjajub. Man, look how big Benjajub is. He is a gigantic frog. He hopped. Excellent.
Not as big as Cutie.
I think Benjajub could eat Cutie because Cutie's a bug.
No!
Yep. Alright, so last week, if you recall, we did some dungeons. We finished off with, what did we do, Stratholm? No, Zul'Farrak and Sunken Temple were last week.
Yeah.
And we finished those off, and we finished off Ungoro Creator's story with the excellent Maximilian Don Quixote storyline, which is incredibly funny. And then we did a little bit of the securing the supply lines for Cenarion Hold here in this amazingly awesome zone. And today, we're gonna pick up with that. We're gonna continue on hunting the, in the scenario, Silithus here with hunting more, fucking the name is escaping me here.
I'm gonna put you on autofollow for a sec.
These cultists. I forget what the name of them is now.
Just want to make sure I have the Overwatch League thing prepared.
Yeah. We're also going to be fighting these Dredge Crushers today, because if you remember last week we fought their cousins, the Dredge something. Twilight Hammer, that's the name of the area I think people I was thinking of. So basically, the storyline in this area has been twofold. One, we've just been helping Cenarion Hold with the critters and dealing with finding a way to cure this guy of poison. And the other is they have an issue with the Twilight Hammer cultists, and they've been trying to figure out how to interrupt their communication lines and so on and so forth, which is what we were working on yesterday when we were collecting paper scraps from them. Now, though, we got to hunt more critters for more poison, because what we found last time did not heal that guy, that goblin who was stupid enough to get stung.
Surprise.
Oh wow.
Hello.
So, Wintrigue, how long have you been awake for today? I know we started later than usual.
A little over an hour.
Oh, that's not too bad then. What time did you end up going to sleep?
About 7 hours before that.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. A nice bit of sleep before that. I ended up getting up early, and then the bus was late, so I ended up sitting there for... Yeah, the bus comes every 30 minutes, and it took like 45 minutes to get there, so that's lovely.
Oh, I thought you said boss.
Boss?
Yeah. Like, your boss is late. Okay, that makes sense. And then you were like, the boss comes every 30 minutes. I was like,
No. That'd be rather frequent.
or would it?
Oh!
Not really.
Anywho, so yeah, today we're just gonna go through the Silithus quests. There's a good chance we'll be able to clear them out decently as well. I got a crusher or two.
Oh.
And you got a scorpion. Oh, you got it. Alright.
Oh.
These fuckers need to stop stunning me. That'd be great. There we go.
So I made a post on the Overwatch forums in one of the threads about Symmetra.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying like, oh no, don't change her. A lot of people liking it, and a lot of people... There's one thread that was like, be kind to Symmetra means, please, because like this is a huge rework for them, so it's natural for some of them to feel uncomfortable.
I feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I feel uncomfortable about it because... Yeah.
I made a post in one of those threads saying like, please don't like keep the fact that her weapon can move objects. This doesn't affect the gameplay. It's just a fun thing. I said my friend always carries the luggage out of the spawn in the air. Please keep this.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna post it more, but when I tried to paste it in a different thread, it was like, this post is too similar to a post you recently made. And I was like, well, that's a good system to have in
this
place.
spider's a
So I
weird
might
kill.
just make my own thread about it.
Yeah, if you do, you should get a gif of me carrying luggage out of the spawn.
Yes! Definitely. We can do that. Spiders. Yeah, because we were going to get footage of that anyway.
Just to remember it, but I still remember the first time I did that. You were very surprised.
Yeah.
And Mahanzo was playing target practice.
Was that Iso's friend?
I think so. There we go, lots. So what we're killing these monsters for here, guys, is, like I said, we were helping that goblin who was poisoned, and we got a bunch of stuff to make an antidote, but it wasn't the right stuff, so, he wasn't poisoned by whatever we were collecting.
So they're like, fight stronger things now.
Essentially, yeah. So now we're just fighting the stronger poisoned enemies to try and collect theirs, and we only really have these rock stalkers, these spiders to collect them from now. At least the drop rate's better on these ones than it is the other ones.
It seems to be fine.
Yeah, we didn't get one for every kill last time though.
Oh.
One more spider.
Oh, one thing, like, I read someone post or something. I guess maybe, here's one. They might be stuck inside there. There we go. So inside the beam will be pretty large.
Well, that pretty large is not exactly indicative of anything, because pretty large, you know, changes based on whoever says it.
Yeah, true. I hope they don't take away, like, the appearance of it. Like, I really like the color it is and stuff. The texture.
Somehow you aggroed both those spiders. That's amazing. There's a crusher over here.
Spiders hate me.
It's true. That is true. Fiamet is one for attracting spider hate.
No way. The one thing I was thinking is this is good for like times when you want to focus like a certain person down, like a mercy, but there's a bunch of people, and instead you latch on to like someone else.
I never have that problem.
Oh, sometimes I do. I just kill them, but it'll make it easier in those situations.
Like I told you.
Maybe your beam will AoE. I'm thinking it might.
Well, that would be
If
interesting.
like people are stacked up.
It's supposed to be
like,
really
I'm
good for
pretty
breaking
sure
shields.
Yeah, you'll be like a very anti-shield character, which means you'll be a better counter to Bridget than you are.
That's true. The downside to that is still that you have to get up close to Bridget. Close-ish.
Yeah, I wonder what the range on the beam will be.
That's a good question, because otherwise, like, you can't make it too far, because that would be unfair. But you're still in the face of Reinhardt and Bridget, who will crush you in melee combat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so I think we killed all the crushers in this general area. Oh no, there's one right there. Excellent. But, like I told you before, when it comes to Symmetra, I love the character. I enjoy playing as her. I've been trying to branch out to learn other things, but for the most part, she's my favorite. The thing is, though, I'm worried that after the changes, she won't be my favorite anymore because they're changing her drastically.
Yeah. They're changing everything about her.
What is this? Is that a Black Triphos? Thank you for the host, Black Triph. How you doing today, my friend? Anyway, I do hope the changes are for the better.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be able to play her on attack, so...
Technically,
I mean,
can
you're
already
able
do
to
it.
play her on attack now.
I think I do pretty well with her on attack. I just don't like listening
Yeah.
to people bitch and moan, so... Except when they bitch and moan and then I get play of the game.
Yeah, of course.
And the people actually eat their words and they're like, wow, I cannot believe... How do you get in there and do that? I'd be dead.
Or when people don't complain the entire game, like some people.
You pooped from softball? Did you have fun though? I'm really... Yeah, Trife plays a lot of softball and t-ball.
And it makes him poop.
Sometimes. But yeah, when oh, there's the striker. Oh, let's get the crusher. It's right there. I'm really tired today, Trife. I had to get up early to go to my friend's place. They were having a party for somebody who's not really a friend of mine per se. Just I know them through them, but they were having a party because apparently they're having a kid, which for some reason that was the reason to have me go over there. Which is fine. I got free food but I don't really know them that well.
Alright.
Trife's thinking, would you stop telling people that I'm playing T-ball? Alright.
Why?
Because he's not actually playing T-ball. Oh, do you want to go turn these in, go down there and get the kill on Death Clasp, or up there and kill Viral?
Let's kill Viral.
Alright, he's way up here, so we'll just run there. Trife, what do you think of this zone? Me and Wintrigue both really like this zone. It's vibrant and it's vibrant, but not in the sense of like Fortnite is, as Wintrigue and I were talking about last night.
Yeah, I watched some Fortnite videos and I was like, dear God.
Yeah, as I was saying last night, I don't dislike Fortnite's art style. I think for what they're going for, it suits it. I just don't really like the game.
I'd be willing to like try it with you and like dick around, but as far as playing it seriously, not so much.
Yeah. And it
Some
seems like
invisible guy just tried to attack me. I
That was
don't know
weird.
what it was. It was some kind of spiders.
I play softball, not t-ball.
Well, you said softball.
I did. That's what I was reading what he said, and I added in the t-ball part.
Oh, I didn't even hear the T-ball part. Whoops.
When I was younger, I used to play t-ball. There was this t-ball league in town, and I was like, all right, I'll join that. And I played it for a bit, but then I got bored because sports are very boring for me because they're not like video games, and I have to actually go out and do things. No, I'm not competitive at all, so playing even competitive video games, I get bored. That's fine. Just went there. Oh, hey, you can hear whispering. We'll kill this one though. Twilight Flamer? Oh, no, Flame Reaver. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we'll kill all of them. That could be arranged.
That's not what I meant to do.
These guys have beat me with their hammers. What do you mean? Every time you go to hit I, you press the X button? Sorry, Trife, I forget what I was saying. What are you asking about?
You're talking about sports.
Is that what he's asking about? I don't know. Maybe. Fun fact about Wintrigue, she used to do fencing.
Yeah, for a very brief period of time. I
Which
was
is
pretty decent at it.
It's just pretty interesting because I've never done fencing. There was never an option anywhere that I lived.
It's over here.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's a way to jump down. There is.
Yeah.
Stripe says that's cool. I hear you get really sweaty underneath all that gear.
Yeah, actually, I was young, so I didn't really sweat much. But yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool when I found out about it, though, because, like I said, I had never done fencing. Or I don't think I even knew anybody that did fencing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You don't fence anymore. You're not cool anymore.
Oh, I'm cool.
I don't think you get to decide that.
I have.
What? That's rude. No fireball for you. There you go. Guy's dead now. Victory. Alright, we can run out of the cave or Hearth if you want.
Yeah, let's Hearth.
But yeah, I had actually wanted to fence, but no place in town taught it. But I did take martial arts. I've got a yellow belt in Shotogen karate. I would have gone further with it, but they stopped. When my parents moved away, that's why I didn't go any further. But in case you don't know, yeah, it goes yellow stripe, brown stripe, and then black. So I wasn't too far away from black belt. All right, Wintrigue.
Yeah, what do you want?
This is our last chance to save Noggle. Hurry. Yes, it seems to be working. Noggle is coming too. We owe you big time.
I gotta pick a reward. All right.
Have a good one.
Oh, now we got a quest from Noggle. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, I got up too fast. Where am I? Where's my bag? I must have lost it while I was fleeing from Deathclaps, the giant scorpion. In my rush to escape, I walked right into a nest of stone-lash flares. The satchel I was carrying had all sorts of rare reagents in it. Without them, me and Beatix won't be able to make the potions that Cenarion Hold needs. I'm too weak to get up yet, but I can make it worth your while if you bring me back my reagents. I ran into Deathclaps in the southern mountain range, behind Bronzebeard's camp. Alright, jump down and we'll go
Funny,
visit
because we have a quest to kill.
Deathclaps. Yeah.
The winds guide you.
Excellent. You've proven to be a valuable ally in preparing the war against the Silithid. Okay.
Walk with it.
No, try, at least in the school I was in, it goes, white, orange stripe, then yellow. Yeah. So I was like right in the middle.
Greetings, traveler.
Miro, have you defeated Viral the Vile? Do you have his signet ring? You've done it! Viral is killed! This can only mean doom for the Twilight Hammer's operations in Silithis. There may be more of them scurrying about, but the blow you dealt to the cult today is one which they will not easily recover.
We shall meet
Hey, sweet.
again.
We got a achievement progress here. These gloves may actually be better than what I'm wearing. They are. Huh, interesting. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, gross. They're ugly. Whatever. What?
Gross, they're ugly.
Yeah, it's a lady dwarf.
What's on your mind?
Do your best
camp-
Scottish accent.
Oh god. Too early for this. A camp of Twilight's Hammer cultists once thrived northwest of here. If you were to venture there now, you'd find the area swarming with elementals and nothing but scattered pieces of wood and canvas to mark the spot where the camp was. I've recovered a few fragments of a clay tablet from the site, but I have too few of them to piece together anything useful. See if you can find the remaining tablet fragments so we can shed some light into the Twilight's Hammer presence here in Silithis.
Watch your back.
Okay, and there's another quest we can pick up here from the leader. Commander Marilith. Or Marilith.
I am honored.
My dear Natalia has gone missing. Truth be told, she has been acting strangely for weeks leading up to her disappearance. I had caught her talking to herself when no one was around, on more than one occasion. She was adamant that everything was okay and that she must be allowed to continue her research. She was last seen heading to Bronzebeard's camp to the south. My soldiers are spread too thin, Miro. I need you to go to Bronzebeard's camp and question those dwarfs.
Farewell.
I think we should do the quest up in the northwest there.
Oh? Twilight Mystery?
Yeah.
Sure.
4?
Ha!
To be honest, I don't really care about anybody on any team that's not Shanghai Dragons or Houston Outlaws.
What about Jonah?
Jonak's okay. That's fine. I've now gotten into my head that Jarnak and Maximilian Mus are the same person.
What?
Because imagining that is hilarious to me.
Oh my god.
Trife, you should take martial arts with me. There's a school for ninjutsu in town here. We should take that together. And then run around like Naruto ninjas and then get kicked out because they'll think we're making fun of them. I'm sure they get that all the time. Especially since Wintrigue won't take martial arts with me. What's with all the elementals here? These guys are weird.
What is?
Oh man, this place looks quite a bit different than the rest. I forgot about that. Oh right, this is the area where you do the Thunder Fairy stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we looking for here? Tablets, right? Twilight. Oh, okay, I see the fragments. Can we share these? We're gonna pick this one up.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick these up then.
No. Just loot them.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's whispering going on, or chanting in these areas with the Twilight Hammer. I don't remember that being there when I first played through this area, so...
They may have added that in Cataclysm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You need to train under Shizuo. You gotta go to Ikeburo for that. Hang on, I gotta turn up the sound here. But yeah, I really like music that sounds good, that has like the chanting effects to it. And I think Blizzard does that type of music really well. Though when I think of music like that, I often think of Navris from The Matrix. That song was cool. So what we're doing right now is we are collecting the Twilight Tablet fragments because some dwarf wants to study them. And I'm not entirely certain what the Twilight fragments are for, like what the tablet is about. I don't quite remember. So it's interesting to figure that out as well. Those of you who don't know, the Twilight's Hammer, I'm fairly certain, started off as a clan of orcs that came in from Outland, or Draenor.
There's a bunch up here, by the way.
Yeah, I got a bunch over here too.
No.
But yeah, they were originally an orc clan that, or an ogre clan, one of the two, that came over during the Draenor invasion.
Come here.
I don't know, I got all mine.
Oh, you got all yours?
Yeah, there's a dwarf here.
That's not a dwarf.
Oh, it's not even a dwarf. It looked like a dwarf from a distance. It's human. Hyla Dimitri.
Good day to you.
Look at this ravaged field and know the power that the elementals hold, Blood Elf. What do you know of it? I know much. Listen and be educated, Blood Elf. I am listening, Demetrian. How did he know his name? In the time before time, what the usurpers would later call the first age of creation, my master and his siblings ruled over this world. It was they, the old gods, who created all. And it was they who would ultimately be cast down by those that would call themselves shapers. Continue, please. Their manifest forms, weak from eons of battle, imprisoned beneath the world that they themselves created. The corruption of the Titan shapers would permeate through the surface and befoul the old gods. It was then that there that the brothers did turn. For 5 millennia, a battle was fought at the core of this world. A battle? It was during the elemental sundering that the Fire Lord Ragnaros would seek to consume my lord, Thunderan, Prince of Air. Demetrian bows his head, his face contorted in rage. Speak his name, and I shall decorate this ravaged camp with your entrails. Be silent and listen. Nod. It was the lieutenants of Ragnaros, Gidon and Gar, who would perpetuate the betrayal against my lord. Thunderan was caught unaware. Caught unaware? How? The Fire Lord's advances were wholly unknown to Thunderan. Before my lord could react, Sulphurus, his legendary hammer of Ragnaros, would strike an unmerciful blow. Thunderan fell, utterly defeated. The Fire Lord feasted upon the essence of my lord, but was unable to consume him entirely. So what did Ragnaros do next? What little remained of Thunderan's essence was stored within a talisman of elemental bindings. Ragnaros then shattered the talisman in 2 flawless pieces, the pieces assigned to his lieutenants.
See you around.
So that's kind of a hint that if you go kill Baron Geddon and Gar, you can get the bindings of the Windseeker, which is the beginning of the quest for to get a legendary sword.
Nice. And
Alright.
that NPC is involved in doing that in the quest line.
Yep. Oh man, listen to that music. It's so good. It sounds just like Drakengard music.
No.
Right now it does.
I was like, I had the Drakengard music stuck in my head like last night. I was just like, oh.
So I have good news about Drakengard, actually. The music gets better as the series goes on.
Well, yeah, of course.
There are people on the OST that I played before the start of my stream that swear up and down that Drakengard 1's music is the best of the series. And I wonder if they're trolling, but sometimes I'm thinking, with how adamantly they're doing the troll, that maybe they're serious.
Yeah, like that guy with Scatter Arrow.
Yes.
I was like, if this guy was a troll, he succeeded.
Yeah, no, the skill Scatter Arrow does not take any skill. What takes skill is to know when you should use it to kill multiple people. That's it. But that's not the skill itself. That's you.
Yeah, the skill's like, oh, this is like a small room and someone's in it. I'll use Scatter Arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, Scatter Arrow tends to be more effective if you shoot it at their feet. Okay, that's it. That's literally it.
I was so upset when I was playing Roadhog once and got killed in one hit by Hanzo Scatter Arrowing me. Like when I first started flying. Ah, it was upsetting. Sorry for all the Overwatch talk, guys, lately. Wintrigue and I have been playing it.
Welcome.
The ravaged camp can be found northwest of here. Come back when you have all the fragments. Just as I suspected, I can decipher individual words in the tablets, but they appear to be devoid of any logic or meaning. It's not unknown for Twilight's Hammer sects to use a code to hide the meaning of their text. We'll have to go to someone who knows more about this sort of thing. There are rumors of a Twilight's Hammer member called Ortel having deserted his sect. Word has it he hid in the mountains south of Southwind Village, where he lives as a hermit. Perhaps you can enlist his help in deciphering the tablet. Take the restored tablet with you and seek out Ortel.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Excellent.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Can you roll your R's? I cannot roll my R's for the life of me, which is entirely why when I played FF11, Silly was the one that voiced every Mithra. It's because he could
Oh
roll
yeah,
his R's.
because he has a lot of practice with that because he's a trumpet player.
I guess that would be a good reason, yeah.
Apparently that involves a lot of tongue.
Do you want to go do the Hermit quest or the ones directly south of us?
Let's do the hermit quest because that might lead there. I don't know.
There's a good chance
Who
of it.
knows?
Either way, I think it's closer overall.
Yeah. Bones of Gakrond. I can't roll my R's extremely well, but I can do it under duress.
Under duress? What? Okay, hang on, I gotta reset this recording.